In this video, we will talk about maximum and minimum of a given function. In this graph, the function starts here, and we know that function fx is same as y. And going downward, y decreases, which means the function will decrease as well. From here, the graph is going downward, y is decreasing, so it's a decreasing function up to here. This is the point where there is a bend, and after the bend, the graph is going up. That means it's increasing. At this point, there is another bend, and now the graph is going downward. It means it's decreasing. Here, another bend, after which the graph goes up, means it's increasing. These bends are called either maximum or minimum. If that bend is at a valley of the graph, it would be minimum. If it's at the peak, like this one, it's the maximum value. So this is maximum. This is a valley. This would be a minimum. This would also be a minimum. There are local maximum and local minimum, and global maximum and global minimum. The highest possible value of the graph would be global maximum. In this case, this is a maximum, but if the graph continues, it will go all the way to infinity. So infinity would be the global maximum, and this value would be the local maximum. When we talk about the lowest point, the minimum value, this is -5, which is a minimum value. This is another minimum, which is at -2. They are both local minimums, but the lowest, the smallest possible value of the graph is this one, the bottommost point at -5. So -5 would be the global minimum of this function. And now let's talk about the tangent. We know that the derivative gives us the slope of the tangent line. The derivative is the slope of the tangent line. Talking about the maximum and minimum points, at this point, the slope of the tangent line would be 0 because the tangent line is a horizontal line. At this point, the tangent line is also a horizontal line, so the slope is 0. At this point, the tangent line is horizontal, so the slope is 0. Because the slope of any horizontal line is 0. And the points where the bend happens in the graph, the maximum and the minimum points, at those points, the tangent line is horizontal. So we have discussed that dy over dx would be 0 because dy over dx is the slope, which is m, and m is 0 for maximum and minimum. For maximum value, dy over dx is 0, as well as for minimum values, dy over dx would be equal to 0. Let's remember this. We will use this concept to find the minimum and maximum of a function in the next video. Another thing you should note is that the graph was decreasing and then it's increasing. And here it's decreasing and increasing. Notice that when the change is from a decreasing function to increasing function, there is a minimum point. The graph goes down, it's decreasing, a minimum point, then it's increasing. And for the maximum point, the graph was increasing and then it started to decrease. You should remember this pattern. Whenever there is a decreasing function, and a bend followed by increase of the function, increasing function. That means the bend is happening at the bottom point or a minimum point. And when the graph was increasing and after the bend it started to decrease, that bend, the bending point, was the higher point or the maximum point. We will use these concepts to calculate the maximum and minimum of any function in the next video. I hope this was helpful.